It's harvest time in Cash, a rural village in northern Tanzania. Maimuna Ikango is transporting her maize by oxen cart, as generations have done before her. But she isn't taking her produce to market, at least not yet. Rather, she's taking advantage of a new government scheme that is helping her and her fellow villagers to raise their incomes and to cope with the insecurity that rising food prices has brought to the community.
The warehouse receipt system is a project that was started by the government. What happens is people take their crops to be stored. When they store it, they get a loan from the bank. They wait for the crop's price to rise, then they sell and return the loan. And the money left over after repaying the loan is profit for the farmer.
The warehouse in Cash works closely with a saving and community credit association, or SACCOS, that provides the loan. And the farmers can borrow up to 70% of the value of the crop at the time of harvest. With this method, farmers can borrow against their produce at a time when they're usually in need of money, but also by cutting out the middleman and waiting for better paying buyers, they earn considerably more for their harvested crops. Like a great many villages in Tanzania, Cash is remote. The nearest electricity source is over 10 kilometers away. But here, for the first time, there are new possibilities for villagers like Maimuna, who has used some of her profits to actually reduce her dependency on the land by branching out as a rural entrepreneur.
As you can see, with some of the money, I bought a satellite dish, plus a screen and a generator. I was sure about the World Cup. That's when I bought it all. To tell you the truth, I made a lot of money. In just one day, I was making 18,000 to 20,000 shillings. And it went on for a month, so I did really well. And even today, as the league is still going on, I'm still doing well.
Cash's district, Babati, is one of 6 areas which piloted the scheme, a collaboration between the Tanzanian government and IFAD, the UN's rural poverty specialists. In just one season, the 4,000 Tanzanian farmers taking part increased grain sales by $2 million. In fact, the government was so impressed by the results that they are now applying the scheme nationwide in the form of the Warehouse Receipt Act. And there have been further business developments. Traditionally, the government traded internationally with commodities such as coffee and tobacco, but seeing the potential benefits of this market, they now want to broaden their exports to include products such as maize, demonstrating the potential that millions of small farmers could have in producing food for a global market, says Leonard Bogie, president of IFAD.
Smallholder farmers across the world shouldn't be seen as a poverty problem, shouldn't be seen as a burden on society. They should be seen as an asset. They should be seen as part of the solution of growing the food that we need globally.
This is Declan McCormack of IFAD TV for CNN World Report.